100%.
So let's see. Knife round is getting underway, and Tark wants to knife it B. That would be pretty funny. What happened to knife rounds always being in mid? When did that change to a bomb site now?
The meta's evolving.
Apparently, it's not good to knife at A anymore. We have to go, or it's not good to knife at mid. We have to go to A. Oh, Nitro.
He's playing a dangerous game right there.
Yeah. Yes, that's a rough battle. 1 versus 3 now. Let's see if he can bring this home from on top of the box. If he would have got that, oh!
Oh, King of the Hill.
Oh no. Netcode Guides does win, and they do exactly what we thought. They pick CT right off the bat, which is going to be advantageous to them. They want to have this side. It's going to be slightly easier for them to pick up more rounds and give them a buffer going into the harder side. But you never know. Area 51 could come out completely swinging here on T side.
Yeah, by that same token, you know, the CT pistol round is so important because, you know, T's can lose pistol, but if they can get the bomb town, they're buying in too. But if CTs aren't able to win that pistol, then they won't have that kind of easy round until they get to T side. And so that buffer needs to be started early, I think. Otherwise, you're just working from behind. It can be kind of stressful losing the pistol on CT.
Let's see, who are we waiting on to ready up here? Let's take a peek. All of Area 51 is who we are waiting on to ready up. But knife round is already done. Netcode Guides will get CT side. And basically now we're just going to wait for these players to ready up so we can start this game. I'm assuming somebody have to go to the bathroom after their epic knife round strats that they tried to pull right there. But thank you guys for watching tonight. This will be the first game of our doubleheader for netcodeguides.com. They will be playing first, as you see, versus Area 51 on Mirage, and then they will be playing against Savage, and that will be an Inferno game. So they have 2 coming up back-to-back CEVO-P games tonight. And I'm noticing a lot of teams are liking to do both their ESEA matches on the same night and both of their CEVO matches on the same night, and just do doubleheaders both nights, get them out of the way.
Yeah, I totally understand that. You know, you got to dedicate a whole day to a match, and so if you can knock out 2 at once, all the better.
Yeah, definitely. It seems more productive, except for the fact that we always have players not ready in time. I know a lot of people think it's us. We have no ability or control over when the players are ready. All we can do is sit here and wait until the players have readied up and they're actually ready to go play. So we can't force them to start at any certain time. Just kind of up to them. They set it for a time. They all kind of get here and then they do this. They hang out and wait. So we are all waiting on them. And send all your hate mail to Mo. If you're mad about the late start time, give it all to Mo. He will handle it appropriately.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll get a response.
Oh, we love you, Mo. That would be pretty funny, though, if everyone was just completely mad just sending Mo mail about how no team ever starts on time.
We could fill the time between the next match just reading off the hate mail and the responses from Mo before the match starts. That would be great.
What if Mo just solved all the world's problems one day? We just all woke up and Mo was like, I got it. I figured it out. Renewable energy? Got it. Done. That would be pretty sweet. And it's still looking like now we have players from Netcode not ready. So they're just stalling out here, guys. Having a little fun. So while we got some time to wait, let's get some sub-preds. What do you guys think? What's your guys' predictions on who's going to take this score and team? Let's get them going.
Who'd you bet on? That's a better question.
Who did I?
No, not necessarily you.
Yeah, let's know who people.
But money talks.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Let's hear who you guys
put your
bet
money on.
Looks like we got an Area 51 1610. Looks like
I mean,
already.
They've been doing surprisingly well. Like even without Mo, that's why I'm so. Oh no, it seems like Netcode are sometimes they throw a little bit, and Area 51 seem to surprise a little bit, and that's why I feel like there could be an upset right now.
It looks like we do have some Area 51 love in here tonight. A few Netcodes in there also. But it seems to be split relatively well. A lot of people that watch both these teams should know that this game theoretically should be a very, very close game. Whether or not it turns out that way, somebody could be having an off night. The whole team could be having an off night, and we have what? What is going? What?
Uh-oh.
What? I was not paying attention to see what was going on. I just noticed Bot Kevin was in the server. Are they they're all reconnecting to the server right now, I believe.
Mm.
That's interesting. But the legendary Bot Kevin is actually in here. Bot Kevin sighting right now. It's 100%. The legendary Bot Kevin is in the and he's gone.
Is that official Bot Kevin?
Oh man, who took his spot? Nitro. Nitro killed Bot Kevin.
Oh, just Nitro?
Yep. Nitro killed Bot Kevin. So what we need to do is send all the hate mail to Nitro now about destroying Bot Kevin. So, but as I was talking about, we look relatively split up here on what people think is going to go score-wise, which team is going to win. Now, we talked a little bit about the ops. What do you feel the op is going to be the biggest key to victory for both of these teams?
Yeah, I honestly hope that Netcode Guides does put an op on someone. I know Tyrek's been a hybrid, and Cutler, I think, is designated as what their main op in situations that they do want to have one. I hope he does op because I think he can hit those shots, and also it's going to be a game changer. I feel like locking down mid, or just having the ability to go from mid and A and off from both sites, or just an auto sniper B apps, something of the sort. I feel is going to make a big difference with them on CT. On T may be optional, but on CT I feel like it's really important. Map is so big, there's such a big difference between you and your enemy for so long periods of time during the round. So having an op can really hold people back and burn time off the clock.
And it looks like we have round one going live now. Area 51 on T side, Netcode Guides on CT, and Area 51 is looking like they're setting up for an A strat here. And as we see, Arya is setting up for set smokes, gonna throw those over. 3 are gonna be in the palace, and then the other 2, oh, fail flash right there. That did not take a good bounce for Area 51. They're gonna execute anyways. 2 are coming up the ramp. 3 out of the palace, as I said. They have successfully gotten into the site, smoked off CT spawn. They should be able to get this bomb down, but Hayes making his statement there, shooting through the smoke, able to take down Darky. First frag goes to Netcode Guides, and there's Lawson. He's going to peek over onto the E-box, try and get in a fight with Lucky. Disciple is able to take down Tarek. Hayes finally answers one more time, gets 2 kills and a 3K for himself. And that is going to almost shut that. Yes, that will shut it down as Hayes got the 3K. Cutler got the other kill. Lucky got one of his own. And that's a defuse for Netcode Guides.
Yeah, what an excellent retake. A huge round from Hayes getting that first kill on the bomb planter, shooting through the smoke where he knew he could hit him. And yeah, Netcode won that round by playing for retakes. So they allowed Area 51 to get the bomb down, played in jungle, and they played back in CT where they knew it'd be smoked off. But with the knowledge that a retake on A site with 5 players is a lot more, it's a lot easier than with 4. And with the flashes coming out on a full out execute, it can be really hard to even get one frag from someone in the site. So maybe playing for the retake was a really good idea there.
And round 2 is going now, and it looks like it's going to be an all-out 5-man, a ramp rush. Hayes and Tarek are right there, though. Tarek is going to get aggressive, make the jump over Sandwich, pick up 2 with the FAMAS, but Hayes with another 3K. So that's going to be 6 kills in 2 rounds for Hayes.
Yeah, I know it's just an eco, but Hayes' aim looks pretty good, even though he is known for his aim, I think, in general. He's looking pretty smart today, so we'll see if he catches on fire, but these pauses.
Oh my goodness, the pause is real.
It can hurt momentum, if it's a long enough pause. But things happen.
I'm curious. They're saying they can't buy. I'm wondering. So the other player was able to buy, but apparently CT's change res and change back. That's how you fix. Check your printer cables. That would be my first thing. Check the printer cables. Make sure it's correctly hooked up and all your drivers are installed. You should be good to go.
Make sure you download some more RAM.
Yeah, just download a little bit more RAM. Maybe a new heatsink. That could always be helpful. But the pause is done. Players have officially bought. And it looks like we're going to see a buy-up from Area 51 here. They're going because they got the bomb planted, so they're going to get head armor and guns. We see AKs, Galils, and utility nades. Lots of flashbangs, smokes, 2 grenades in the mix, and they're going to go up against Netcode guys once again at A. This time it's going to be different. Instead of 3 up in Palace, we're going to have 2 in Palace and 3 at A ramp, and they're going to set up for what is looking to be an A take. They're all over there getting ready to set this up. And I don't know about the A-Take right now. You're going against Hazed with the M4, and then I do believe, oh no, FNS is going to be your close player, actually. And they're going for the take anyways. Here comes the smokes and flashes. They have earned their way into the A site. They've completely cut off Jungle and the players in CT spawn. Now all they have to do is get in there, stop the gunfights. Oh my goodness, through the box. What a heads-up spam there from Hazed. Actually shooting through the little toll booth right there. But Nitro pushes the smoke, takes him down, last player left, and he gets flanked from CT spawn. Tarek got that kill. That's a 2K for Tarek, and Netcode guys shuts down the early buy from Area 51.
Yeah, so on another full execute like they did on the pistol, Netcode guys responded to it by playing outer sight. Hayes again using his pre-positioning to get a free frag on the bomb planter, and allowing them to take the site, burning their flashes, and not letting them get a kill is in combination with Lucky's really good flank around pushing up mid and flanking A is what helped them win that round really securely. Like, that looked flawless.
So this will be round number 4. As we can see, it's going to be a save from Area 51. Pushing into Tarek, though. He's going to grab 4 kills before the final player was mopped up by FNS, but that's a big 4K for Tarek against an ecoing Area 51. We should go into a full buy for them, though.
Yeah, they've got the money to do it, and again, we got 5 rifles on for both teams, and I think in this situation, it might be a good idea to try to go for some mid-control before committing to just a full-out execute on a site, but it looks like they're really confident about them taking A. I think they feel good about the fact that they're able to get the bomb down and take the site with no problem. Now, the after plant situation is where they're really struggling, but now we have 2 players playing close up in A, so it's going to be a battle before the bomb gets down.
So this will be round number 5. Once again, full buy round here for both teams. Area 51 trying to grab that first win of theirs. The set smokes are working. They're locking it down very well. But here we see counter smokes. Actually, there's one up on the balcony. Hayes is going to be underneath the balcony. This time they switch it up in preparation of this A-take, and they are completely shutting it down right now. That's Hayes with a 2K, Cutler with a 2K, and not a single frag for T-side Area 51. 5-0 for Netcode now.
Yeah, that's they had some seriously sick crossfires there. They played a 3-1-1 setup, so they had a lot of support for A. Ended up not dropping a player, and so the bank across the board is going to be booming for Netcode here. So this is going to be a huge problem for Area 51. At this point, they're going to be buying off their win bonus, or their lose bonus, excuse me, on very low nades, and I expect that they don't want to drop any more T rounds, so they're going to be buying quite a bit. And they've also got to break the bank of the economy of the CTs before they can get a save round, like a free eco win.
So we have not yet seen an op from either team. Netcode guides opting not to use the op yet, and Tarek is going to be the first player getting aggressive on the catwalk, shoots down mid. He's able to take down Arya, but we're going to be split now. 2 players in mid. It was 3 mid, 2 A, and it looks like they're going to try and split their way to the connector and try and prong A, but they're getting shut down right now. There's going to be 3 CTs very close to that connector, and that will shut down both players in mid. Tarek with the 2K now. Hayes trying to get one of his own, and he does. But so far in this 6-0 game for Netcode, it has basically all been Hazed and Tarek.
Yeah, pretty much. Tarek did a great job of holding down mid there, and with only a few kills across the board, it means that Air 51 are going to be super hurt. Now they're opting to save so they can, I guess, have some more utility nades. Maybe think about an up. I'm not sure who would have it in this situation, but yeah, it's difficult. They're getting shut down at A and getting shut down at mid, even though I recommend it'd be better for them to go there. Now they're going to go for a full B eco, but I think it's going to be, instead of a rush, maybe a bomb plant strat.
So they're going to slow it down a little bit here. Area 51 trying to work those upper B halls. They're going to see what they can get out of this. And I'm curious if they're going to be able to make it happen. They are ecoing here. They have upgraded pistols. Some players have body armor. Lawson, Arya, and Darky both have, or all 3, excuse me, have that body armor. And there's 3 smoke grenades on their team. Nitro, Lawson, and Arya have those smokes. And then we're going to see 3 P250s and 2 CZs. And it looks like they're going to set up and try and take the B bomb site. They're waiting very, very long here. They're going to wait down to probably about 45 to 30 seconds and then go for it. Hopefully somebody will rotate away from B, but right now your two B players, Lucky and Tark, are both right there. As you can see, one is up on the B balcony. The other player is on the stacks next to the white van. So this is going to be a rough take for them, and they're going to let this ride all the way down to 40 before they try and execute. Hayes is able to take down Noswell. Here we go. Here comes the spray. Tark is grabbing a bunch of kills, going for more. Lucky peeks out one more player to beat. That is going to be Nitro, and Tark will jump up and get him eventually. Tark with a big 3K, Lucky and Hayes both with kills of their own. But once again, Nitro, only player on T-side Area 51 to get a kill, and their scoreboard is looking rough so far.
Yeah, it's looking dismal at this point, and they're getting read like a book, even though it was just an eco. That smoke was timed perfectly. Their executions are becoming a little bit too easily telegraphed, and so they've got to maybe play a little bit more wild and try to get an opening pick for once, because they haven't been able to do that.
This will be round number 8 going live now. Score is 7-0 in favor of Netcode Guides. That's pretty rough right now, but it is CT side, so things could change in a heartbeat here, and Area 51 could start stacking up some rounds. Currently, they do have the ability to try and win the half. If they win out from here, they can make it 8-7. But that's tough. They just actually split A right now. That's going to be 3 mid into the connector. 2 are going to be splitting between Palace and the A ramp. And wow, that was shut down so extremely fast. Cutler with the 2K. FNS, Hayes, and Lucky with kills of their own. And Area 51 did not pick up a single frag on that A split.
That's crazy. I mean, the aim is on point. The positioning is on point. The support is on point. Netcode Guides looking really fierce. I thought once they got up connector, it might be a little bit more difficult for Netcode Guides to just hold down A like they did, but they got 5 kills in like 8 seconds, so that's they got to be feeling good.
It looks like Area 51 is going to be setting up to try and do some mid action here. Nitro, you just saw it in CT spawn, throwing a smoke into the mid, and they're going to have 4 players trying to work mid right now. They have smoked out the connector. Window should be smoked right now, and they're going to work their way up catwalk. This is going to be a B split. Bomb is going to be upper B. Let's see if the player, Lucky, he's going to be the one over there. He's getting chased right now, but his nade was able to take down Lawson. He's just going to wait around this corner and peek out with his P2000, try and get some kills. Not paying off for him, and here comes the rotate. FNS is able to grab one, so now we have Disciple and Nitro. This is going to be a 2 versus 4. Bomb will get planted in B, and the rotate is coming. All 4 CTs are completely rotating over now. 2 on the catwalk, 1 is going to be in the kitchen, and 1 is flanking the upper halls. But Hayes on the catwalk grabs 1 kill. Only 1 man to beat left. That's going to be Nitro. He is getting pinched now from everywhere. Can't make it happen, as Lucky is able to pick up a 2K. Hayes with a 2K also, and Netcode Guides will grab a 9th round, a 9th unanswered round, I should say.
Yeah. If they weren't able to get that bomb down, they'd be on a really forced buy, so it's important that they did that. But they still have yet to win a round, and aside from just proving that they can win a round, they need to secure some so that they can come into CT side with at least the hope that they can salvage a half without having to win a pistol. So with that in mind, it's going to be, okay, we've got an op on Arya. That's changing it up. Maybe that's what they need to make a difference here. But again, no opening picks for Area 51.
Oh, look at that aggressive play. Round 10 already got off to a rough break for Area 51. Oh, this AK battle in middle pays off for FNS, so we've lost Disciple and Arya. They're both down, and that was a very aggressive push into the Palace. Now there's only 3 terrorists left alive. They're all on the A ramp, and Netcode Guides is all about business tonight. They are shutting this down. 9 unanswered rounds. It is CT side, so it is a spray around, takes Noswall down, and Darky with a headshot at the end of that. That will be a 3K for him, and 10 unanswered rounds for Netcode Guides.
Yeah, super nice spray. It just seems like everyone's doing so well on Netcode, and Area 51 not catching any breaks, really fall into the confusion that Netcode Guides puts on them, and really changing it up is how they're sustaining their lead. So that early aggression onto apps was the perfect play to shut down the option that Area 51 decided to go for, which was to get an op, and now Cutler's going to be opping.
Oh, Cutler with the op in the window. That is going to be a good look for him. He's able to grab 1 and then a second with the CC75. There goes Lucky going off, getting one of his own, getting a second, and Cutler cleaning up, getting the 3K. So initially, we saw a lot of Tarek and Hazed. Now it's switching. It's Lucky and Cutler holding it down.
Total of 8 deaths on for Netcode Guides, and 55 on for Area 51. So That's a big difference. There's a total of 4 rounds left that Area 51 can win, and even if they did win those 4 rounds, it would look pretty bleak. Just judging by how Netcode Guides is playing, not just how their CT side looks.
And it looks like as we move into round number 12 now, Area 51 will be setting up once again for an A strat. This is going back to the 3 players going to try and work the A ramp, and then 2 are going to be working the palace. And it looks like they might be rolling out of that. They might be possibly changing their minds. Nope, they're still sitting there. They're just stepping back a little bit, waiting to see if there's going to be an aggressive push somewhere from one of the Netcode Guide players. And it would have been Tarek, but Tarek has actually rotated his way back to Catwalk, and he's pushing back towards B. And we're seeing the terrorist unset up at the A ramp. Looks like they might be rotating back, so this A-take might still be happening here. Nitro is still set with his, and I do believe his teammate, which is, who is that over there? Lucky, I believe? Yeah, Lucky, they're still set up in the palace, just kind of waiting it out right now. But honestly, I don't really feel like anywhere's a good spot to try and take right now for Area 51.
Yeah, I can understand why.
And they're going to execute into A. FNS is going to get the first kill, but Nitros and Disciple answer quickly, and now this is an offset round. It's going to be a 4 versus 2. Lucky and Tarek left alive right there. Lucky almost just catches an AK bullet in the face. Luckily, it was in the chest, bringing him down to 51 HP, and it will be a 2 versus 5 retake for netcodeguides.com. No reason not to go for this. They have tons of money in the bank, and can he make the op shot? No, Disciple misses that op shot, and Arya is going to try for it. Arya makes it happen, and finally, Area 51 is on the board, but the score will still be 11-1 Netcode Guides.
So the only difference with Arya opping was that they didn't send him to Palace and he didn't get picked off early. They took A, they got a round that they obviously needed, but the maximum amount of rounds they can get now is 4. And again, like I said, there's going to be no ecos for Netcode Guides, so they've got to earn each one. And with only 1 round successful at A site, with about 5 that weren't, it's doubtful that they're going to be able to pull off the same strategy one more time.
And it looks like we're going to be stacking 3 players as round 13 is going live now. 3 players up into the palace. Arya is going to be trying to get a pick. He had a chance to get Cutler, and he does make it happen, as Cutler did see him, went back for the crouch peek, didn't pay off as Arya was just still waiting there. He didn't move. So Arya wins that op battle, and it looks like, once again, Nitro is going to be setting up. It'll be an A-take again. Here comes the set strat. Nitro is in place to throw that smoke out as soon as it disappears. There it is, pulling out the smoke. They're waiting. 2 players palace, 3 are going to go A ramp, and they have the numbers in their favor. This is 5 versus 4, and they're going for it again. They're going to be 4 versus 2 in the site, 4 versus 3 now. Fast rotate incoming, though. Tarek is just speeding his way over there all the way from B, not waiting to see bomb. They're just going to get aggressive. FNS evens it out. Now it's 4 on 4. See if any more fights can happen. Lawson's in a good position to get to, and he does get the double. Nitro finally connects with the AK headshot there, and Arya to clean sweep the round. So that's a 2K for Arya. Lawson with a 2K of his own. Other kill goes to Nitro, and we're seeing a switch here. FNS only CT player to get a kill. Area 51 is finally picking it up, but it 11-2 right now. When do you call too little, too late?
Not sure. I mean, this round they sent Arya into apps with support. They got that early pick that they needed. 4v5 situation, brought it back to 4v4, but they took the site and they held the after plan a lot better than they did before. So hats off to them. They still got their work cut out for them, but maybe playing closer up on these full executions is what Netcode Guides needs to do to hold off A. That worked for them before. I don't see why it wouldn't work for them again, but I'm not sure where they're planning to go. It looks like Arya's going to fake A here.
Oh, but aggressive play coming from Lucky, who is able to take down Disciple in mid. Actually, very, very pushed in mid towards T-spawn, actually. Essentially cutting off the rotate here, and he's going to stay aggressive, but it will be a B take, and Tarek is right there in the corner. They don't look for him. Smoke was clouding their vision. He's able to pick up Darky and Lawson. Nitro is right there in the smoke as it clears. Tarek now with a big 3K going for the 4. They are pinching Arya. They know exactly where he is. Can he make the shot happen? The first op shot misses from Arya after he took down Lucky, and then Tarek is able to capitalize off that. So that's going to be a 4K for Tarek, and the score will read 12-2.
Yeah, that's a huge 4K, and we do have some money. I mean, we've seen Nitro, he had 9 grand on him somehow. They're going to be spending all their money as it is the last round to buy, and from a 12-3 half, if they're able to win this round, they've still got a huge mountain to climb. But we'll see. We can talk about the end of the half after the end of the half.
So this will be the last round coming, and Area 51 is opting to go back for an A strat here. But as you guys can see, we have 3 players in A, 3 CTs I should say, from Netcode Guides. This setup has stopped Area 51 on their A take. I do believe this setup twice now, and it stopped very, very effectively. They didn't lose a single player, and it worked well. With the player under balcony, or is he on balcony? Let's go take a peek. He's underneath balcony. One player is going to be in the sandwich, and then one at CT. But CT's now gone, as Arya was able to get that peek shot, but FNS does not care at all, taking down both players trying to come out of the palace. Now only A ramp guys left. That's going to be Hazed, who gets one. He's going to peek out, go for Nitro, grabs Nitro. Disciple, last one left, and he goes down to FNS at the end. 3K for FNS and a 2K for Hazed. Big round there to not let Area 51 have 3 as they go to half.
Yeah, so again, a lot of emphasis on this pistol round. Both teams really want to win it, but it's less on Netcode guys to win it than it is on Area 51, and that pressure could possibly make it harder for them to do so. They went back to their bread and butter, and that was both teams. Area 51 going for that pretty straightforward A take, and Netcode guys playing that close-up crossfire that worked for them so well throughout the half. And yeah, so again, it's going to come down to the pistol round for Area 51, not so much for Netcode guys, but of course they'd love to win it.
Definitely. That half was all Netcode guys. It took till towards the end, actually, for Area 51 to grab a round, and then they grabbed a second, which is helpful here. But, I mean, at this point, this makes this pistol so very important for Area 51. If they can't win this, they will have to buy the next round to try and prevent them fighting to get the tie and force the overtime.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too worried about losing the pistol round as Netcode guides, but if you're not able to, salvage a rifle round 2 rounds after the pistol, if you lose it, then you might start to get worried about your economy breaking, kind of a cycle starting where the CTs build up the economy like Netcode guides did to them in the first half.
Oh, let's see. Netcode guides is going to be working mid and underpass. It's going to be a mid strat here. 2 players working the underpass. Nozzle's in a good position to check and see. He sees ahead, fires a shot. They now know the player in window is boosted up. Oh, FNS goes for it anyways, and Lawson was all over that kill, able to take down FNS. So it's offset already in Area 51's favor, who is looking to try and grab this Hazed out in the open. Lawson's going to try and make the peek happen. Not able to get another kill. Arya also peeking the connector. So 1 window, 1 connector, 1 CT spawn, a sight side. 1 player is going to actually be... oh, they boost into the window. Oh my goodness. That is Hazed and Tarek able to get 2 kills there and make this offset in their favor now. They've only lost FNS, and Lawson and Arya are already off the board. Nitro goes down to 19 HP right there, and the bomb is going to be planted in A. So at this point, if you're Area 51, you have to get these frags, and you have to get them early in this round. Darky makes it happen, getting a silence USB headshot. Unlucky, and then once again taking down Tarek. Cutler is able to get a kill to even it out, so it's a 2 versus 2 battle on the retake. 1 player's right above. Oh my goodness, Cutler is nutty, able to peek up and take Darky down, traded out by Disciple, then Hazed trades Disciple down, and that will be 14-2 in favor of Netcode guides, and this is a dangerous, dangerous position for Area 51.
Yeah, I mean, if there ever was a time for an armor pistol, you'd think it'd be this, but whether they want to play for the tie is up to them. I'm not sure what they'll have to do, and yeah, they'll decide to buy because you're just gonna, you're gonna make it so that you have no rounds to make mistakes, and that there's just so much pressure at that point that you might as well go for the ecos that are totally possible.
Netcode guides with the gun advantage here is going to move their way into mid using range on their side with those rifles that they have. Actually Hazed with a Deagle. We have 2 Galils, FNS and Lucky have those, and then 2 AKs on Tarek and Cutler. But Netcode guides, if they grab this round, which theoretically they should with the gun advantage as long as they don't get ecoed super hard by the 2 CZ75s, and ooh, this is going to be a Go TV issue here.
Yeah, maybe that's temporary.
Let's see if this fixes itself. Hopefully it does, yeah. Just a temporary... That might have actually been a pause, moving after this round. Actually, no, it wouldn't have been a connection issue. But they're trying to hold down B as your players from Netcode guides work their way all the way up. Lucky is going to be the first one to get a kill. Stuck on nothing there with camera. Here comes Lawson on the flank. Can't make it happen. Then Nitro trades out FNS finally. So now we have Nitro and Arya trying to do a 2 versus 4. And they might be going for the retake here because, yes, the bomb is down. So it will be a retake attempt. Hazed is able to get that Deagle shot off. from the bench, and that will be round for Netcode Guides. 15-2, Lucky with a 3K.
Yeah, this is quite a stomp so far, and 1 round left. Full buys out, obviously, from both teams, but it's going to be a super forced buy from Area 51. Unable to do it last round with, I think, even better weapons, so we'll see if they can do anything in this round here. Arya, no armor and a swag. Could be a game changer if he's got right, but we'll see.
This will be an absolute full buyout if you're Area 51. You have to do everything you can now. You have to win the remainder of these rounds to get that tie. So you're fighting for the overtime now, and that's going to be tough. Netcode Guides today is playing so very on point. Already Hazed and Tarek both getting kills. AK headshots taking down Lawson and Arya. Here comes the rotate from Area 51. Tarek with a 2K early on, taking down Disciple. So now it's going to be a 2 versus 5, excuse me, and we have Darky and Nitro left alive. Let's see, they're just gonna kind of wait here. There goes Darky. Ooh, gets traded. That's gonna be Lucky on the trade, and looking for the flash peek. Doesn't work out for him. That was Nitro fighting to get all he could. Doesn't pay off. 16-2 victory for Netcode